Otis culture, fashion and craft. Hello everyone, you're welcome back to Otis Culture. If you're new here, you're welcome. My name is Otsi. I create content on sewing tutorials and turban cap. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. In today's video, I will be showing you guys on how I made this beautiful outfit. It is comfy and classy, as you can see. I really love this outfit so much. I used 4 yards of Ankara fabric, and the design in front is ashoke. The ashoke is a leftover fabric from my previous work. So without further ado, let's move right to the tutorial. I have my two bodies already folded into two, one for the front and one for the back, and I place the two bodies together. So the next thing to do is to mark my starting line. When I say bodies, I mean the front bodies and the back bodies. I've folded them into two and I place them on top of each other. So this is my starting line, which is also my shoulder line. So at the starting line, I'm going to impute my neck width 4 inches. Neck depth for the back, I'm going to impute 1 inch. From the folded edge, I'm going to measure where I want my sleeve to be. I'm going to mark 21 inches. 21 inches is around my elbow. Then I'm going to measure 1.5 inches for my shoulder slope. I'm going to connect it to the neck width. From the 1.5 inches, I'm going to mark my sleeve opening. That is how wide you want your sleeve opening to be. Mine is 12 inches. Then I connect from the neck width to the neck depth for the back neckline. As you can see, I have not marked the front neckline yet. We will soon get there. Shoulder to my hip line is 25 inches. At my hip line, I'm going to impute my hip measurement divided by 4 plus 4 to 5 inches seam allowance. The seam allowance depends on how wide you want the top to be. I marked 5 inches for mine. Then the same measurement, I'm going to impute it at the lower parts of the dress, as you can see. Then I will connect the line together. From my sleeve opening, I'm going to draw a curve like so to join with the hip line. I'm rolling a straight line at my sleeve opening. That's about it. Very easy to draft. Before cutting it out, I'm going to add 1/2 inch seam allowance at the shoulder to join the front and the back bodies together. That's it. So the next thing to do is to cut it out. I'm cutting the back neckline. The shoulder slope, I'm cutting from the 1/2 inch that I added to the shoulder. Then I'm cutting from the lower parts through to the upper parts of the trace. It is very easy. Then after cutting, I'm going to separate the back from the front. Then I'm going to continue with the front. So the next thing to do is to separate the back from the front. Then I will continue with the front bodies. I'm going to notch the center front. Then I'm going to open it up to draft my neckline. From the center front, I'm going to rule a straight line, like so. So you decide where you want the curve of the neckline to be, either on the left or on the right. So what I'm doing now is to first of all mark the 1/2 inch that I added to the shoulder. Then I'm going to mark the depth of the neckline. I marked 9 inches for the depth of the neckline because I want mine to be really low. If you don't want yours to be low, you can mark between 7 to 8 inches, but I marked 9 inches for mine. And I connect it to the neckline, as you can see. Then I will move to my right hand. From the 9 inches mark, I will curve to meet the other neckline, like so. You can use a French curve to make the curve look neater. Like so. So before I cut it out, I'm going to place Asho OK. I'm going to place Asho OK under the fabric. The right side of the fabric is facing up, as you can see from the label of the Ankara fabric. The right side is facing up. Then the Asho OK, the right side of the Asho OK will be facing the wrong side of the fabric. The right side of the Asho OK will be facing the wrong side of the fabric. Please take note. This information is very important so that you will not make mistake. Then you pin it down. As you see me doing, I'm pinning the fabric to the Asho OK before cutting out the neckline. So after pinning it down, then you will cut out the neckline. you will cut the neckline together with the ashoke. So the ashoke will be serving as facing to the front bodice. It's just that we'll be sewing it, we'll be turning it to the right side, just the way we normally sew our facing. It is a very simple dress to make. So I'm cutting it out. Like so. After cutting the necklines together, so I'm going to remove my pins. Then I'm going to mark the depth of the ashoke, that is the facing. I'm going to mark the depth and trim out the excess fabric. The depth I marked 16 inches. That is how low I want it to be. You can use any length of your choice. It can be longer, it can be shorter. So next is to sew the ashoke to the neckline. I'm sewing it at the wrong side of the fabric, as you can see. So after sewing the ashoke to the neckline, I'm going to notch it round and top stitch. So you can see I notch it round, then I top stitch on it. After top stitching, I flip the ashoke to the right side of the fabric, like so. I move to my ironing table. I give it a good press. Then I folded the edges with about half an inch. Before top stitching to the right side of the fabric. So after I iron it, then I top stitch it to the right side of the fabric, as you can see. Ashoke frays a lot, so I'm trimming out the frays. That's it. I cut out facing for the back neckline. Then afterwards, I joined the two bodies together at the shoulders. I hem the sleeve opening, I sew the sides, and I hem the lower part. This video is long enough, it's about 15 minutes. In my next video, I'm going to be showing you guys on how I made the shorts. The shorts has elastic with inseam pocket, so stay tuned for that video. If you've not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.